Okay, so we're live. We are gathering an audience and waiting for people to come.
I don't think we were able to talk about this for past time.
Yeah, we didn't show anything from the Asmodee shipment.
It was just this.
And the Catanimals. We got 3 eyeballs.
Well, I don't really know what to say. That artwork looks really cool.
I know it looks cool. So we're sitting here taking a moment to gather eyeballs.
Yeah, we need a better schedule, but sometimes we just don't know when these shipments are going to come in.
This-
so it's kind of like, the
This
shipment's
is
here.
true. And sometimes the shipment comes in and we're just rushing so much we don't get a chance to actually do it.
But we got
Hi, Aaron. Welcome to our stream. We're about ready to, in a couple minutes, we'll start showing off what has come in our shipments between last Friday and today, because we got some new stuff. It's exciting. I know you're excited. I'm excited too.
Yay, new stuff.
Yay, new stuff.
Oh, it's good to have new stuff.
Are you going to hand me those ticket to rides as well?
Yeah. So I remember we didn't do
Yeah, we
we
did.
didn't talk about that
We did
when
not.
they came in.
We did nothing for an unboxing when the last Asmodee shipment came in.
Yeah, I think that's good enough.
You think you're good? Okay, well, we got like 13 eyeballs, so that sounds like a fair starting point. So, welcome to 3 Gear Studios. Let's show you what we just got in some new shipments, and so we wanted to take a moment to show you what we got. Fortunately, you can't see my lovely face because, you know, we are an open store and an open mall, so I have to remain nice and face masked because, you know, safety. So let's get started with the stuff I can't sell you yet. I know, so exciting. So we did get the new shipment of Victory Has Been Foreboded. The can never pronounce these names. Kaldheim booster packs for the new Magic the Gathering set. This hits the street on Friday. So you can come and pick up what we have on Friday. A lot of the stuff we got ended up being sucked up by pre-orders, but this is for our shelf, and so you can get some of this. And just look at that lovely box art. So excited that they just continue to hit it out the park with some awesome box art. And of course, with Kaldheim comes the Phantom Premonition Commander decks. Commander is such a popular format for our store, and a lot of people like playing it in our store. So we're going to have about 2 of these on there. Welcome, Sean. Thank you for joining the stream. We'll have 2 of these available for the shelf, as well as Elven Empire. Because who doesn't like elf decks? I'll tell you, I swear my brother always had an elf deck on hand to go and fight against my mom's squirrel deck. Squirrel deck won every time. But this black-green combo also very exciting for our commander players. I'm used to seeing 3-color commander decks come out, so it's nice to see a couple 2-color commanders being supported with everything Wizards does. Let's jump around because a couple of years back the Mind was so exciting and so many people liked the co-op game of the Mind, and we were looking for some good cooperative 2-player games. We got in the Mind Extreme, which is a bigger, scarier, more difficult version of the Mind. All for your enjoyment. This is a standalone game. You do not need the base Mind to play it. but this is still the game of trying to tell your playing partner something without actually telling them. Since there's a lot of communication issues as you're trying to number cards from 1 to, I think you're actually trying to get up to 100 on this one. So we got a handful for there. When this first came out, it was so hot. We just couldn't keep it in. So we're glad to get it back in. Let's continue with Llama. If you like Uno, but you think you need a little bit more, Llama is a fantastic game. I understand the rule set is actually easier than Uno, but the strategy is more in depth, so there's more that you're able to do with this one as far as how you can manipulate everything. Once again, you're trying to line up numbers and trying to make sure you don't miss cards as you're lining up numbers. I think this one's a competitive version of it, but I'm not sure. I haven't had a chance to try it yet. And it is that fantastic Spiel des Jahres winner, which of course we know the Spiel Award is the Oscars of the board gaming world. A fantastic thing for people to see and enjoy. And you know that if it got the Spiel des Jahres award, it's going to be good for your family play. It is. So this one, particularly at a $10 price point, it's such a solid pick for a family. And it has llamas, which appeases half of our managerial staff who are stuffed llamas. But the llamas are over there. Oh, I'm going to request that you get it to show off the plushies. So we get this plushie drum. No, it's the new Catanimals wood spirit. We got a couple of these in from Asmodee because why wouldn't you want some cute little plushies to go on your Catan table? Just look how adorable it is. He's just like, I am going to give you all the luck to get all the wood and build all the roads. And of course, we had to also open up for a display the brick spirit, because if you put them together, you get a road. That's truly why I decided to choose these two. Because you get because of course we all know from Catan, wood, brick equals road. And of course, along with it, our most popular choice from our online poll, the stone spirit, which looks like 1,000 pounds of 1,000 pounds of rock. I'm getting correction. It's an ore spirit.
He's so cute.
He's stoned. And of course, to go with the stone spirit, we have his friend, the wheat spirit, because of course, everything you need wheat for, you also need stone for. So they go together very well. And of course, just to help it out, here is the wool spirit. Yes, this is sheep.
Got little greenery that he's chomping down.
Just look at that little greenery that it's eating. It goes nom 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 nom. Hi, Robert. Thank you for joining us.
And this.
So we got these three, and of course, just to help you ward away the most competitive part of Catan, we have the robber sheep totem. Just look at it. He stole your meat.
Is that a pouch? Like a sack of...
You're right. It's a sack of like
jewels or
stuff.
something?
It's the goods he stole from you.
He was not listed when I was making this.
That's because he was stealthing and hiding.
He was stealthy.
He was this.
You've got to collect all 6, not
This
all 5.
one hides because we've got to get this up on our poll, so that he wasn't even judged. He is so abused. You know you love him.
If you got a Catan pen, now you can collect Catan
So here,
sprites.
trade. I just traded. She just traded wood for sheep.
You could, yeah, just use them in your game and make it cute.
Yeah, no, I mean totally. It's these things are to give you luck in your game, and of course have some adorable plushies that you get to play with. And I recommend collecting all 6. I still swear that this reminds me of the taiko drums arcade game that they used to have in Japan.
It looks
It's just
exactly like the taiko game.
Okay.
They did a good job with making them really
They
adorable.
are adorable. Of course, because you can order stuff on special order with through us, and we will bring it in special for you. We got this pair of Winter Wolves special for a lovely supporter out there, and we will get them to their door quickly. Of course, you can always get stuff for the. You can always bring stuff there. Come by and special order these things, and of course, even among something as simple as a Winter Wolf, you can see the nice variation between the two. I'm gonna have to do some painting later today. And also bought in special for a customer. We got Starfinder: Attack of the Swarm to continue the against the Aeon Thrones game that we have running. People are just loving that one, particularly once they got used to fantasy rounds. And of course, for the same person, the pawn set for Dead Sons. I wish I had this when I was running Dead Sons. It's amazing. Oh, we can't forget for our Kaldheim special order. Someone pre-ordered the set boosters too. Always pre-order your stuff through us, and we'll be happy to take your business. And unfortunately, all of the Kaldheim bundle sets have been eaten up so that people were eaten up by us pre-orders. So unfortunately, we won't have these on shelf, but this is what it looks like, again, with that awesome lady, which I'm sure someone in the comments can tell me what her name is, because I'm sure everyone knows by now who keeps up with this stuff. Next, let's get to more Pandemic talk. We did finally bring in Pandemic Season 1 for Pandemic Legacy, the fantastic version of Pandemic where you can make permanent changes, name your diseases, name your characters, rip up cards, and open up special little treasure boxes so that as the game progresses, your version of Pandemic Legacy is going to be different than everyone else's. Fantastic. It took us a year and a half to play through the 12 to 24 games that this game has inside of it before it ran out. I really enjoyed it, and just because we enjoyed it so much, we got in Season 0. This is the prequel, where you get to play all the spy games in order to, that's leads up to Pandemic Season 1. I still gotta do Pandemic Season 2 as well, because that's the post-apocalyptic one. Hopefully, we were not gonna see that in real life. Cross fingers. Pray to your Cantan people. Welcome, William. We also got in Ticket to Ride New York, the fantastic short version of Ticket to Ride. If you want to play Ticket to Ride in a 30-minute package, this is the great one. And for me, the regular Ticket to Ride has kind of gotten long enough in the tooth that I have trouble sitting through a whole 45 to an hour game of it. This is a great size for me. I recommend it. It also does 2-player a little bit better than the basic Ticket to Ride, because the more constrained boards work well. The smaller version of our favorite classics that Asmodee's been putting out, it's been working so well.
Do those ticket to rides play well with two players?
I think they do. We've done Ticket to Ride New York with 2 players. It works fabulously. We haven't had a chance to do London, which we just got in 2 players. But this works under a similar mechanic that this one does. It looks like it has a different kind of thing that goes on when you actually reach certain stops. But I'm not sure what it is. But hey, how could you go wrong? After all, they got a yellow submarine. How can you go wrong with a yellow submarine? Come on now. And I swear, this lady right here looks like our friend Chica, who's currently living in Ireland.
She's gonna get you telling all her business. This lady has the best outfit ever.
This one?
Her.
Yeah.
Look how cute that is. I buy Ticket to Ride just because I want this cover.
We have an open copy of this one that's in our library. We don't have London, and we don't have Amsterdam.
That's the newest one.
This is the newest one. Again, the small edition one's getting a little bit more into the Ticket to Ride histories, which we love so much. Can't wait until we can finally justify getting in all of the little historical versions of the game, because they can teach you so much about some of these fringe things in history. But this is the Amsterdam one, which has to do purely with the city of Amsterdam. Sorry, no coffee shops in this one.
So you can get all three little 80. Hey, hold that one up.
Hold that one up too.
Yeah, because then you can see like all the three little versions of Ticket to Ride.
Welcome to the stream, Aaron.
I like the fact that they're coming out with these smaller, more mini size games.
I mean, between this one, the Pandemic Hot Zone, the Mysterium Park, they've done such a great job of just making them thinner and more concise for smaller player counts. We also finally got in the classic game Citadels, which is one of the early hidden identity games in our current zeitgeist, as each person gets a hidden role trying to do their own thing in order to reach victory. And I think you're just trying to like gain gold. Coup is kind of a streamlined version of this. So if you want Coup with more bells and whistles, this is a fantastic thing. I encourage it. I encourage this greatly. Now to get into more role-playing products, let's start with the dice. We finally got into, with our love of metal dice games, we started getting into the metal dice. So of course we had to hit the copper because they're such a classic, and these have, just like most metal dice, it has a nice heft to it to make the real impact when you actually play. We also got in the silver, because how can you not? And we got in the gold, because those three kind of make the standards of what you get out of metal dice. We also got in rainbow, heat-treated metal rainbow dice, because we have this event coming up on February the 14th. On Valentine's Day, we have Gay Day in the Mill happening inside of the historic Savage Mill. So we wanted to get in all of the rainbowy goodness. So the series dice, rainbow dice.
This is the unicorn one.
The unicorn dice. And now these metal rainbow dice.
And they all are so, the metal dice are pretty heavy, so you got a glass table, you definitely gotta be careful. But it kind of reminds me of bismuth, that kind of shiny metal. We definitely recommend that if you get a set of metal dice, you get a rolling tray to roll them into. So we have rainbow rolling trays. For the sake of your table, she's gonna get all of the rainbow stuff for you, all of it. Because you got these 3 rainbow trays. And of course, if you have any questions while we're doing this, please pipe up. Down to 8 eyeballs. So I know what brings up the eyeballs. Look, more Kaldheim. No, rainbow dice trays.
No, it didn't work.
We're just talking about
it. So we got rainbow dice trays. They also make a rainbow fold-up dice tower. This is all from Metal Dice Company, who had to bring these out just for the sake of your tables. And Metal Dice Company, Metal Dice Games have so many colors. I had to agonize over the choice between rainbow dice and pink dice. pink metal dice.
What?
You can't see it because of her mask, but Lena's out of the shot. Just look at this surprise face. Look at this shock and awe that
Why
you
did
see
we
here.
get the silver one when we could have had pink?
Because that's a classic. That's covering the baseline.
But then, like, the copper and
Covers
the
the
pink,
baseline.
It would be like rose gold.
I'll get the pink next time.
Okay, next time.
Next
or
time.
if anyone wants a special order pink.
Yeah, so I'm sure Lena's going to go and try to make it so all that stuff's special or audible. We got in because it's a great take that game to play while you're waiting for your role-playing games to gather. We got in Dungeon Mayhem Monster Madness, so you can see who would truly win in a fight. A diva of a beholder or the most adorable gelatinous cube you have ever seen with his little skeleton friend. Well, by the end of the game, he's a skeleton. You'll see. By the game, you'll understand. As you can play as a Mind Flayer, an Owl Bear, a Psychologist Mind Flayer, a Circus Owl Bear, a Accountant Red Dragon, a Diva of a Beholder, an adorable gelatinous cube, and a can be whatever you want it to be mimic. As you can see, he's a chair right there, but you all know that's not the scariest thing you can be as a mimic.
This one is a standalone, isn't it? You don't need, or do you need Dungeon Mayhem?
Welcome, Elsa. This is a standalone, but if you get regular Dungeon Mayhem, it can fit inside of this bigger box. And if you get the Battle at Baldur's Gate, this is also a good add-on. I tell you, my favorites is the Paladin, because everything is for the Moose Justice, and the Druid, because she just looks so happy when she's doing everything. Lena,
Yeah.
who is your favorite character?
Oh. I really like what is her name? I don't know. The ogre lady?
The Barbarian.
Barbarian, because she...
Welcome, Rebecca.
She has big axes, best axe, and I imagine...
And she gains health by eating snacks.
Isn't it meat?
Meat.
Toast meat? Yeah.
Toasted meat.
I like the Barbarian.
To help out, the one card set, I've said it before and I'll say it again. For all of you Druid players, the one card set I recommend every Druid player to have is the Creatures and NPC card set from Wizards Kids. The reason why is all of those wild shaped forms you want to transform into are in this pack for you to easily reference and look at while you're playing your game. Even if you're playing online, having that card in front of you to remind you what all of the bear's special abilities are, or attack bonuses or whatever, is so helpful. And then it has some humans too, because they get around. Humans get around everywhere in these games. I gotta check which set of cards come with the pseudo dragon, because this also might be great for just keeping track of the new familiars you can summon, but I'm not sure if the pseudo dragon's in this set or in the 0 to 5 monster card set. I'll have to look that one up. But for every druid, even before the druid spell cards, I recommend this pack of cards. It is so fantastic. And finally, because it is, I've heard reports that this is the most popular module of 2020 for reasons. We had a group that was running it into 2020 and had to bounce because they were like, this is too heavy and serious, we can't take it. Curse of Strahd, where you can do your own vampire hunting as you go and explore the land of, what was it? as you go and explore the land of the Ravenloft setting. I think it's like Bostovia or something like that. This back of the cover is no good for quick references. As you go and explore the the setting of Ravenloft, you get to go and fight the undead minions, run into a number of other plots and terrible things as you try to hunt down and discover the secret behind the curse of Strahd. After all, he's so emo. You know you love him. As he's so angsty in his appearance and brooding. So, that is kind of what we've gotten in from recent shipments. There are so many lovely things. We are expecting in things to come in soon, like an absolute massive amount of puzzles are due in any day now. I kind of expect it before Friday, but I'll be disappointed if it's not. We are also expecting to get in scented candles in the shape of D20s. So you too can relax in your tub while burning some gentle repose. And of course, hey Lena, can you get me one of the moons? And any other of the crystal gems that you want to. Or the crystal gems.
I want to do a live stream with all of the crystals that we get in, so I'm going to plan for that eventually to have a crystal live shopping live stream. So yeah.
This
we already sold 2 of them, and it's really hard for me to get any more. I'm still looking for more of them. This one is a marble. We have white marble. That's the only one we have that's white marble.
This is what, yeah. Right now, every one we have is unique to us. And as you can kind of see, that there's all of the pits and craters of this being a replica of our lovely celestial moon.
Yeah, so we're bringing in nice shiny rocks like this.
Are we selling the snail?
I can if someone is really wanting it.
Highest bidder, go.
I brought in the stands in order to display them better. But if someone comes into the shop and they're like, I want to buy the stand, then we'll work something out. Also, they're on sale right now, all the crystals on our website. So if you go to 3yearstudios.com, click on crystals, you'll see a code, coupon code there.
Okay, and finally, for those role players out there, we have a one-shot starting, which is running on Monday, the 15th, called Tyranny of Love, where you're in the city of Hobart, and love has kind of gone awry, and people are kind of going a little bit nuts around it. So, if that's something that interests you, come in and enjoy that. And on Monday the 8th, next Monday, we're supposed to start with our role-playing season sign-ups. So you can come in and sign up for 3-month seasons of role-playing games. So you can come in and enjoy, or you can go online and enjoy that. Both of those events are held online, so it doesn't matter where in the world you are, as long as you can tune in about 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, you can join those events while supplies last.
And I think it's either sometime this week, we're going to do a video about 2-player games that are perfect for Valentine's Day. I know if you're getting our newsletter or you see our Valentine's gift guide on our website, we have them listed there, and we also have them here. Nice little section that we created. But I want to go into more depth about these games and why we chose them, so you guys have some more information.
So that's what's coming up. Join our Discord, join our Patreon if you enjoy this content, to help support us to continue being alive and kicking with what we do, or just enjoy our web store. So that's all for today, I believe.
Yep. thank you guys so much for watching, and I don't know, have a good day.
Peace.